And weapons at schools are shockingly common. Get this, during the 22-23 academic year, schools in our state reported 2,275 cases of weapon possession. This table shows an 11.6% rise year over year. And we know 316 of those cases involved guns. Now, last school year, Washington Public Schools saw over 2,000 suspensions and 148 expulsions due to incidents that involved weapons. Compared to the year prior, that's a 12% increase in suspensions and a 49% decrease in expulsions.
All right, last night, Mayor Harrell spoke about the importance of community in order to try and stop gun violence. You just heard all those stats there, very disturbing. Now he's joining other leaders to commemorate a healing garden. So we want to give you a look at a community vigil at MLK Jr. Park for Amar Murphy Payne.
Yeah, Fox 13's Alejandro Guzman was on hand for events today. And Ali, we know people are gathering to honor the life of the 17-year-old who was killed.
This is a space of healing and reflection as a community gathers to mourn the loss of this 17-year-old teen. His loss is sparking healthy conversations for long-term solutions. In the meantime, what we're seeing is nonprofits doing practical things. They say this is a critical step, handing out lock boxes to prevent the loss of yet another young life.
These are not just names. They represent a life lost but never forgotten. There are youth, victims of gun violence, some of them known by Paul Patu, who alongside his wife is fighting to combat the epidemic plaguing our community.
Children that are not embraced by the village will burn it down just to feel its warmth. We have a lot of young people in our community that don't feel embraced.
Over the last few years, we've often heard no parent ever wants to bury their child, but that's what's happening.
If you are an owner of a gun, you should be a responsible owner of a gun.
Just days away from the school year ending, a 17-year-old's life was lost. Today, on National Gun Violence Awareness Day, our community reflects on the past. We didn't get here overnight, and finding solutions will also be challenging.
We're at the point in our city that everything is on the table.
Most crimes are done with guns that are stolen from homes and cars.
This is just the first step, one of the many to help curb the violence in our communities. Thousands of gun lock boxes are being handed out for free. There's a sense of urgency for city leaders to move quicker. We're losing a young generation meant to be tomorrow's leaders.
We're really feeling the brunt of it in the Central District.
Awareness is key. It keeps the conversation going, but for Mayor Bruce Harrell, this is a time to redefine our gun culture and make meaningful policy changes to help the city and our country.
We can't solve it by police alone. So what I tell the youth is keep the hope.
Lockbox events will continue at several points across the city for the next couple of hours. In the future, this space will continue to be one of social justice. This is where our coverage will pick up with Fox 13's Dave Detling. For now, Alejandra Guzman, Fox 13 News.